The consulting company PwC, sometimes known as PricewaterhouseCoopers, did a survey recently of about 1,000 US-based employees, and they discovered that 64% of them are actively looking for new jobs. Now, I've heard some even more alarming numbers, which is that something over 90% of employees would take a new job if the job offer came to them. They're not actively looking necessarily, but they are open to an opportunity. Now, we have all heard the saying that people leave managers, not companies. Maybe you've nodded in agreement. Maybe you've rolled your eyes because you've heard it one too many times. I'm going to tell you a little story about that. But first, I should introduce myself. I'm Grace Judson, and I help executives in mid-sized companies turn their managers into the leaders they need to succeed and grow their companies. So, okay, that story. No surprise, it's about the kind of manager people leave and the really big impact that can have. Many years ago, I was on a team reporting to a self-described whiz kid. I kid you not. Yeah, okay, pun intended. But he really did call himself a whiz kid. And he was a terrible manager. He was a nice enough guy. I liked him well enough. He was well-meaning. He was pleasant, all of that. But he was a really bad, terrible manager. He was so bad that I and my fellow teammates took the risk, and I mean, you can tell that this kind of thing is a risk, of going to not just one but two of the senior leaders in the company to state our case for why we needed a different manager. To no avail. They did nothing. So I did something. I left. And for my new employer, which was a reinsurance company, if you know what that is, I designed, coded, and implemented a software system that saved over $1 million. And yes, I do mean a 1 followed by 6 zeros in just its first run, finding insurance recoveries that had been missed by the business unit that had been doing this work manually up till that point. Now, this was a system that many in that business unit said could not be done programmatically. It was a system that the company who subsequently bought the company I worked for also said could not be done programmatically. The look on their faces when we said, oh, but we did do it, was priceless. My point here is not what a great job I did. My point here is if you have crappy managers, even if they're wonderful people, if they don't have the skill and the tools they need to be good managers. So if you have crappy managers in your company, what is that costing you in lost expertise, skill, insights, creativity, innovation, engagement, and so on, that is either lying dormant out of sheer frustration or heading out the door to a new job? You probably don't know the answer to that because most people won't tell you. They will just leave. I think you get my point. So, my goal here is to help you develop those managers in your company, the well-meaning, nice, good people who are struggling because they don't have the tools, the skills, the support they need to be the good managers and the good leaders that you need in order for your company to grow and succeed. So, message me if you'd like to explore the state of your company's first line and mid-level managers. They are the ones that have the biggest impact on all the individual employees, right? And look at how you might make some improvements so that you can retain and take advantage of all that untapped talent. My website's contact page is in the video notes below. And in the meantime, if you've had a similar experience or perhaps wondered why somebody left your company, drop me a comment. And don't forget, of course, to subscribe and tap that little notifications bell so you'll know when I release a new video. And in the meantime, go forth and lead well. Be the leader your people need you to be. Take care.